PM Mathis is your global indie author distributor, who is the CEO of Pew Partners. Her message is a global one, that your voice matters. And PM helps her audience through her encouraging words and inspiring action of doing what she encouraged others to do, using your voice because it matters. Her conversational approach to sharing her message makes her a relevant voice that cuts through the noise of uncertainty, of self-worth, self-value, and self-awareness that shuts down the they say stuff that keep you stuck. Get ready for some transformational words of wisdom. This intro has been brought to you by the soulful sounds of Kessa and their new album, Summer of Sound, with the title track, Revealed.
Hey guys, it's PM Mathis, and today I wanted to talk to you about my book, Ordinary Princess. Now, Ordinary Princess is for anyone who has ever felt invisible, undervalued, or taken for granted. Yet you find yourself never able to give up, and you refuse to find yourself defeated. Yet and still, you need to be encouraged to keep going by someone who understands what it takes to find motivation in the mundane as you push through towards your purpose. My book, Ordinary Princess, is a show and tell piece of how to live a life when you have a need to see what you seek played out in live action fashion, where you can get the full picture of how to apply the life skills necessary to master this thing called mastermind class that is all the rage now. Because you must believe in your own flavor of Kool-Aid to do this ordinary princess thing as a lifestyle. So get your copy of my version of Mastermind Class. It's called Ordinary Princess, by the way. Now, you can find Ordinary Princess at www.lulu.com, that's Lulu, /spotlight /P Cohen, that's PCOHEN, also on Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, and Amazon. Thank you. Hey, do you want to learn how to turn a negative into a positive? Well, if so, stay tuned. But first, can I get you to subscribe, like, and share? Hit that notification bell and leave your girl a comment. So hey guys, on this, thank God it's Thursday, we're continuing on with my series, Are You Capable of Loving Yourself? Calm Down. And you know, we started this week using patience. So I'm going to help you, stay focused in on the things that are working in your life, the things that you can say, oh my God, I am so grateful that I can find myself in this position, that I can give thanks for the things that, don't always work out well, but yet and still, I am still grateful that, I'm above the ground today. I have breath in my body, I have a smile on my face, and I have the ability to encourage and motivate somebody else today. Okay, so we were talking about, like I said, are you able to love yourself? Calm down. Using a patience. So I talked to you earlier this week about rushing to rescue. But now this can be a good thing. I'm gonna help you switch these negatives into positives, right? So when you find yourself rushing to a rescue, it's okay. Because here's the thing. Sometimes it builds your character. It helps you understand what you're good at and how you can assist somebody else. It also helps you understand that where your compassion lies, where your peace is found, right? Those things that just make you satisfied on the inside, right? And sometimes rushing to somebody's rescue is just a benefit to them, because a lot of times in what we do it's not for us. It really does satisfy us, though, because we are able to use the skills that we're given, that God has blessed us with. So absolutely rush to somebody's aid, right? Because it will put a smile on your face and you will feel satisfied because I've done something today. Okay, speaking when not spoken to. Now, if you see an injustice, right, these are the times that speaking up, even when you're not being addressed, can work to your favor. Because you have the ability to be discerning, right? You have the ability to know when you need to stand in the gap for somebody. You have the ability to be professional enough and patient enough to speak what needs to be spoken so you can be heard. So the person that you're stepping in for can be validated, can be seen as human, as a form of kindness to be extended to somebody else. You can show somebody what that looks like. The person that's maybe bullying and the person that's being the victim. You have the ability in that moment to speak up in order to help somebody else. Okay? You take on the underdog, which is always a good thing. Okay? Can't hear what you need, because sometimes when the noise is just too loud, you just literally can't comprehend, you can't hear what it is that your soul needs, right? But here's another thing that can happen in the chaos. You can find out how to calm yourself. You can find out your strengths and your weaknesses in those chaotic moments when you can't even hear what it is that you're trying to do or how you're going to get there. In those moments, you can figure out, you can become more strategic, you can find yourself more patient with yourself, because you understand that, life is being a little bit chaotic right now, and I don't have all the tools that I need, but you know what, I'm still up on this side of the bed. I haven't, just covered my head up and decided that I'm not going to do today. So pat yourself on the back, because I always say use your past just to simply pat you on the back to let you know how far you've come, right? Point number 4, jumping to conclusions. Now, generally this is not a good thing, but in moments when your instinct is risen, your intuition tells you, hey, maybe you need to readdress some things. That is a time when jumping to conclusions can help you out, because sometimes we just want to be so PC that we don't really see the dangers in front of us. So in order to live in this world right now that is so uncertain and so many challenges may come up, and you're trying to figure out, can this person or situation really be trusted? Sometimes at that point, jumping to conclusions to figure out whether this is good or bad, and not just assuming everything is going to be all right. Don't do that. Okay? Use your instincts, use your ability to discern to really figure out if this is something that you need to be wary of. Okay? Point number 5, learn the steps to success. Now, I told you, in Tuned In Tuesday, how using the steps that work for you to crowd out the noise of other people that might throw some negative shade on what you're trying to do. But you know what? Sometimes learning the steps takes, so I got to do a little research outside of my own head, outside of my own heart, right? You've got to be able to know exactly what you're trying to do. You may not know how to get there, but then the wisdom of somebody else can help you along your journey, or it can just confirm what you're doing, right? So you could have put a plan into place. You could be putting yourself out there, and then you see that other people are doing the same thing, so you know that you're on the right track. So learning the steps, having some steps for yourself, but then kind of confirming the steps that you have by seeing what other people do can be a great benefit. Now, we don't want to get caught up in, remember, trying to look at other people and being feeling some kind of shame or some kind of guilt because we're not where they are. Because, right, we can't judge our beginning to somebody's middle or the end, right? So I want to remind you again, if you like what you hear, subscribe, like, and share. Hit that notification bell and leave your girl a comment. And I want to remind you to look in the description. right? Because there are some valuable tools that I have to offer you, some digital assets that your girl is creating to help you along your journey, to help you stay focused, right? And to help you be grateful and to keep you mindful that you are doing a great job. So, hey guys, I want to remind you of this. I love you and I live to serve you. And as always, 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 I want you to what? Be blessed. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
PM, who serves you through Pew Partners, wants to thank you for spending this time with her today. PM is always honored to have you to stop by and be a part of the conversation. Do not forget to reach out to her at her website, www.pewpartners.wix.com/PM Mathis. While you're there, you can join the mailing list to receive free material that will encourage and inspire you to use your voice because it matters. And while you're on the website, shop around. Her ebook, her books, courses, and her store are there for you to enjoy. Once again, PM, serving you through Pew Partners, wants to thank you from the bottom of her heart. And as she always says, I love you and live to serve you. Be blessed. This outro has been brought to you by the Soulful Sounds Orchestra and their new album, Summer of Sound, with the title track, Reveal.